Hello, we're here again, another day. Today, we are learning another way to track data, and that is using tally marks. We will be using tally marks on tally charts to help us make graphs.
Jane is sorting her crayons. How can Jane sort the crayons into two groups? Notice they're different colors. There are yellow crayons and there are red crayons. To keep track of how many yellow crayons and red crayons there are, you can sort and count. Let's move the crayons into two groups of different colors. Put the yellow crayons here. Now put the red crayons here. Now we can find how many of each crayon Jane has. Let's count the yellow crayons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 yellow crayons. Now let's count the red crayons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 red crayons. What's another way Jane can sort her crayons? Have you noticed they're different sizes? There are long crayons and there are short crayons. Now let's move the crayons into two groups of different lengths. Put the long crayons here. Put the short crayons here. Now we can count to find out how many of each size crayon Jane has. Let's count the long crayons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There are 11 long crayons. And now let's count the short crayons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 short crayons. So you sorted the crayons in 2 different ways and found the number of crayons in each group. Are you ready to learn about tally charts? You are? That's great! You can use a tally chart to collect and read information. This tally chart shows how many children like chicken or pizza better. Each mark is a tally mark. A single tally mark stands for 1 child. A group of 4 tally marks that have another mark slashed across the group stands for 5 children. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's count the tally marks in the chart for the children that chose chicken. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many children chose chicken? 4 children chose chicken. Now let's count the tally marks in the chart for the children that chose pizza. You know a group of tally marks is 5. For the single marks, count on from 5. 6, 7. How many children chose pizza? 7 children chose pizza. So do more children like chicken or pizza? Select the food. That's right. More children like pizza.
Now, Jeannie, this puzzle's a little bit different. We're given a tally chart and we are asked to write our own question about the tally chart.
Oh, how exciting!
Now, let's see what they give us. Well, we have number of children who chose t-ball as their favorite sport, number of children who chose soccer as their favorite sport, and number of children who chose swimming as their favorite sport. Now, let's talk about what the tally marks represent.
Tally marks represent. No, that's not it either.
This is how we show 5 with tally marks.
Oh, yes!
Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5.
5.
So 5 students chose T-ball. Now, we know already this is 5. 5, 6, 7. So 5, 6, 7. 7 chose soccer.
Right.
And 1, 2, 3, 3 children chose swimming.
Oh, I love swimming.
Now, what can we ask? Remember, we have to come up with a question.
What can we ask?
I got it.
You got it.
Yes. What if we ask,
Yes.
how many children chose t-ball and swimming?
Oh,
That's a good
I
question.
like that
Yeah,
question.
me too. Okay, now if we're trying to find the number of children who chose t-ball and swimming, that means we have to add.
Yes.
So where is my t-ball? Here's my t-ball. 5 children plus 3
plus 3, right?
is equal to 8. So 5 plus 3 equals 8. 8 children chose t-ball and swimming.
T-ball and swimming.
Now, Jeannie, this is not the only question that we can come up. There's so many, so maybe you chose a different question.
Did you?
Can you think of a different question? I got it. Ready?
Yes.
Here's the next question that we can come up with.
Okay.
Which sport did the fewest children choose?
Oh,
It's a good one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, let's see. I'm just going to organize my information a little bit better down here. Okay, we know. Thank you. We know that 5 children chose t-ball.
Yes.
7 chose soccer.
Mm-hmm.
Now, 5 is less than 7.
Yes, it is.
And we're trying to find the fewest.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to look at now 5 and 3. Okay. Now, 3 is less than 5. So the fewest children chose swimming.
Oh, that was fun.
All right, using the tally chart to answer the question. The title, Our Favorite Sport. The choices were t-ball, soccer, swimming. Which sport did the least children choose? Remember, least means the smallest or the fewest amount of votes. We learned that this is 5 tally marks. This is 5 tally marks plus 1 more tally mark, and this is 2 tally marks. So we have the number 5. 5 plus 1 is 6, and we have 1 and 2. So which sport did the least children choose? We're not going to find out right now. We'll do it later. Now we're going to hop into our textbook. You'll find on page 599 a picture with red and yellow crayons, just like what we saw in the interactive lesson. I want you to decide how Jane could sort her crayons. Then I want you to tell me on the Google form how you sorted your counters or your crayons. Do more children like chicken or pizza? The title is Food We Like. Here we go. Chicken and pizza. We have 1, 2, 3, and we write the number 3 here. And then we have, we know this is 5. 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have a total of 3 and 8. This bubble says you can use a tally chart to collect more information. Each line is a tally mark. It stands for 1 child. 5 grouped together stands for 5 children. More children like pizza. Complete the tally chart. Boys and girls in our class, total. You need to count the tallies for the boys. Write that amount in this square. Count the amount, the tallies for the girls. Write that in this square. Then use this chart to solve the problems. Number 1, how many girls are in the class? Number 2, many boys. Number 2, how many boys are in the class? Number 3, how many children are in the class in all? Remember, it says in all. And last, are there more boys or girls in the class? Using your tally chart, answer the question, and then move on. To page 601, our favorite sport. Kids have been asked what their favorite sport was, documented down, so finish the total amount. Let me see how you would finish this tally chart. Then use the tally chart information to solve the questions below. How many children chose soccer? Number 6, how many more children chose baseball than swimming? Keyword more than. How many more children chose baseball than swimming? Number 7, which sport did the most children choose? And circle it. And number 8, write your very own question about the tally chart. So you're not asking about any other kind of tally chart. You're asking a question about this tally chart. Good luck. Let me know if you need any help.